Hey guys, Baller here. We are now on this fifth game. Is it the fifth? We're done with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we are now on the fifth game for this November 13, 2021 NBA game day. This will be Detroit Pistons going up against Toronto Raptors. This will happen 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that'll be 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. Before we proceed, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. Include that bell logo so that you will be notified whenever there is a new video or prediction that's been uploaded. Right, Detroit Pistons, they're having a record of 2 wins and 9 losses, and they're dead last in the Eastern Conference. They are ranked number 15. For Toronto Raptors, they have a record of 7 wins and 6 losses. They are actually sitting at number 7 in the Eastern Conference, and they actually won their last game in a very exciting fashion against Philadelphia 76ers with Van Vliet and Trent hitting those necessary threes to give them the W. Right. I guess this is quite obvious. Toronto Raptors would actually win this one. I'm gonna be straight up. Um, Detroit Pistons recently had their win against Houston Rockets, but as we saw last night, they got snapped back to reality when they actually went up against Cleveland Cavaliers when the Detroit actually lost by a huge margin by 20 points. So there. Detroit Pistons is a bunch of young guys, talented. They are hustlers. I love their effort. Their leader here is Jeremy Grant Cunningham, the number 1 pick. Still, there is still a lot of stuff that that he needs to learn. That he needs to go through. He's doing his best though. He's doing his best. But going up against Toronto Raptors, they have a bunch of individuals who actually have this cohesiveness, perfect for one another. Van Vliet, Trent. Of course, Scotty Barnes. Achua is in the day-to-day, so I'm not sure if if he would be playing, but there are a lot of support coming off the bench. Man, if you've seen how their bench helped them out against that Philadelphia game, man, oh man, yeah, they had a good start, but Philadelphia came back. But then, thanks to their bench, they were able to get back and even won that game. Boucher is actually one of the major factors as to how they won that game. So even if Achua would not be playing, I'm quite confident that Toronto Raptors would have this W under their belt. The question here is, will the spread be covered? So let me check and update the page now and see if the spread is still -9. Earlier it was -9. Well, right now it's actually -10 for Toronto Raptors. A bit high, honestly, because again, sometimes when a team has already won the game, towards late fourth, of course they would try to preserve their starters, and try to give them more rest than the usual, and that's the time when the other opponent, who's actually down by a huge margin, would be able to come back. But we need to also remember that for Detroit, they're missing Kelly Olynyk, and Kelly Olynyk is actually giving them 12 points a game. That's a lot. That's a lot to fill. And again, remember, Olynyk was already giving them 12 points a game, and still they've been losing. And now Olynyk is out, so it's a tough battle for Detroit Pistons. This will be tough, really. If we can fade on this game, maybe we go ahead and and just pass on to this. But if I would be asked to pick, I'm still picking Toronto Raptors -10 on this. Again, Detroit Pistons is struggling. They're missing a lot of shots. They're big. Stewart is actually doing well in terms of doing rebounds, especially offensive rebounds. But he's young. He can't control his fouls, and they're forced to use Garza instead because of Olynyk's absence. And I think that will be enough for Toronto Raptors to establish a double-digit lead at the end of the game. Again, my pick on this one would be Toronto Raptors minus 10. Toronto Raptors minus 10. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.